here. One, we're going to talk about foam smithing. We're going to try to do some examples, get you guys interactive. By cell phone. Hello, welcome to the club. Interactive, and also we're going to discuss some things that may possibly be happening in the future, our future plans, what we're going to see we can possibly do, how we can get more interactive. The school wants us to be way more interactive, and there's Halloween coming up, which is like cosplay, but on crack. Crack cosplay. So,
the cosplayer is Christmas.
No, cosplay is Christmas. It's Christmas. If you're going over Christmas, you get the money from your family. Cosplay, man.
I say Bob. Socially acceptable by everyone.
Yes, to an extent. Okay, so that's mainly the thing. I'm just gonna start with the foam smithery. Now, mind you, this meeting is mainly for basics. Hey, you. What's your name?
Ian.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kara.
I'm Kay.
And do you have a Discord yet?
Yeah.
What's your Discord name?
I think it's Rude Voices.
Rude voice?
Yeah.
We're trying to remember who everybody is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just having like a 5-second thing a minute ago.
I couldn't find a link to the Discord. So. We will give you that today. So.
How did you make this?
Oh wait.
The button that says present.
I got it before you even said it.
I'm fine.
I got it before you even said
I'm
it.
being your hype man.
You is full sale student.
I was full sale art department student. I make stuff. I don't use computers. Don't judge me. Anyway, like I was saying before, this is a beginner's course, like basics of the basics. If you want to learn even more about this, definitely, of course, ask us if you want a deeper, more detailed, more breakdownable examples of how to use and work in foam smith. But right now, it's just the simple basic of the basics. So this is how to be a foam smith from us.
That is not the basics.
Yeah, this is a really pretty picture of Conway cosplay because she's my inspiration, and I need an inspiration to make this PowerPoint. Okay, stop judging me. So, using foam is one of the many ways to create and craft for cosplay. Most people don't realize it, but a lot of the stuff, especially like Worbla and things like that, is not that it's way too expensive, but it's a very hard to get item, mainly because Worbla is not even American, it's actually German, and that's why well, for instance, the prices go up simply because you're ordering it from out of state. So Worbla is a wonderful example, and I'm not putting it down or any of the other things you could possibly use, like for instance paper mache. I'm not putting those down. I'm just letting you know that foam is a very easy to use, really well turned out, and cheap alternative to the other examples and options. And the one that I like to use the most, because I'm a broke college child, I use the other word, but you know, this is PG.
Yeah, and we're live.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, did you tell?
Yeah, I told people.
Whoa. Woo, right.
Yeah, the school is haunted.
Right.
School is haunted.
Where?
So
I put it out on Discord.
you did? Do you
Yeah.
have any online students? Your job's going to be to check the online kids.
2 people or 1 person. Oh no, now we have no.
Hello, online babies. Yes.
Yeah, now no one's watching.
Oh, shit, no.
Damn.
Goodbye, online babies. We failed.
Yeah, they'll come back. Oh, we got one. Okay.
We got
Hello.
one. That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
We
All
did
right.
do a Worbla workshop probably about a year and a half ago.
Oh, yeah, Kobe. That was
No, Kobe didn't do it. I actually brought somebody in from outside.
yeah,
Oh,
that
wow.
was a horrible workshop. That was a story workshop.
But-
But
But if people are interested, and I think for $10 she gave us a quarter sheet, and we built some stuff with that.
yeah, you can definitely see if you do a
If
Worbla
people
workshop.
are interested.
If you guys are learning to use or how to use Worbla, again, it's a great example of things. You can still buy Worbla. It's still possible to buy it from Gaia Han because her Worbla is.
Actually, they had it over right at what's that store name?
No, you're not gonna say Joanne's.
No. They have it over at it's the makeup shop. It's over in College Park.
In Belchevette?
No. You're on my computer, so I can't look it up. I'll look it up on my tablet, but you can get it locally.
Okay, you can get it locally. Still be money though.
Yes.
Still be money. Alright, so mainly, if you want to know about foam, these are the main foam pieces. These are the main foam go-tos, the main foamies, foam groups, like food groups, foam groups. You have, for instance, cushion foam, which is a lot of course, if you want to make certain softer fabrics or softer touches, textures, add fabric on top of it. This is what normally furries go to when they're making their headpieces, to make those wonderful, soft, cushiony things. When you hug them, it feels great. Then you have EVA foam, which is the most basic go-to foam. It's nice, it's stretchy, it moves. Wait, put that down.
This
That's
is even
that's
foam.
craft foam.
No, it's not.
Okay. EVA foam. And that's what, we have to talk about that because there's like people don't realize that there's.
Yeah, actually, they are selling matted joints.
Yeah, they are. I was gonna say there's a difference between EVA and craft foam. We'll get into that in a second. But yeah, EVA foam, bending, stretchable.
You could get it out to different shapes.
You can get it in multiple colors, styles, shapes. They have the children ones. I don't recommend them because they're the devil. And then you have foam clay, which is a wonderful, constructible, magical being that they just now came out with. And luckily, us cosplayers are able to enjoy for the rest of our cosplaying lives, because they did not have this crap, like, what, 10 years back? No, 5 years back? 4 years back. I'll put money on it. Did not have craft.
No,
it is foam clay. This is brand new, and it's one of my favorite.
And they have matted joints now too. I saw it just yesterday.
Foam clay? I
Yeah.
know they have like the foam gallows.
No,
I know.
they had foam clay there.
Also, they have it on Amazon. I just bought a big old FOMO. It's Tubbo. It's amazing. But yeah, foam clay. Multiple crafting, sculpting. It is literally clay, but when you let it dry, it turns into foam. It's super lightweight, easy to use, easy to mend. If you don't like the way it is, or you want to smooth it out, you literally just use water and move your finger across it. It's non-toxic. Well, it's not toxic to the skin. Don't eat that crap. You'll die. I can't help you. If
I
you
swear,
eat
if I
foam
hear
clay.
one of you guys died from eating foam
Don't just
clay,
do that.
I'll come find you, revive you, and like personally.
This is disrespectful. Foam clay. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Or girl. I am not.
You have cosplayers that if they eat foam, because they'll say, what kind of stupid people do that?
I'll
We got
make
people
jokes about that. But I just realized here for like 2 tough EVA photos on here. I just thought of me. So like this is like awful groups. But then you have like the mat and you have the rolls. Rolls are easier to use. They're thinner. They have multiple sizes. They have 2mm to I think like 6 or 10 millimeters only have.
They do.
They're like 10mm. What the heck? Stop! I appreciate you giving me my presentation.
Salt.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, there's.
That's never happened.
I know, right?
Maybe they're messing with the power. I know they do that sometimes. Why don't you do that during class, God? What I need.
That'd be great.
You didn't do that, teachers. But you have mats and then you have rolls. Rolls are amazing because there is not this on the back. The rolls are more expensive because they don't have this on the back, and they come in rolls like Kay has right here. She has a wonderful example of a roll, and they have the mat. Again, same stuff. They come in different sizes. Hers is 2mm. Mine is a 4 to 5. I don't know exactly. I think it's like a 4. I'll call 5
Same
millimeter.
thickness as this. Which doesn't say what this.
Okay. And then you have, which I didn't bring, but he did, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ian. I think that's it. I'm trying so hard. It's craft foam. Craft foam is wonderful. It's kind of like EVA foam, but it's actually much weaker. Craft foam is amazing to use. It's also bendable like EVA foam. It doesn't take the punch that EVA foam can, which is like more of a higher density foam, while craft foam is more easy to rip, easy to break down, easy to ruin, easy to burn. You have to be very careful if you use heat on craft foam because craft foam will melt. I learned this the hard way. So it's a wonderful thing to use on top as like detailing, especially if you're trying to use things like an X-Acto knife, which is a smaller sharp knife.
That's the place.
Yeah, and those are nice.
Oh, I didn't hear that's what you said. Yes, they have one with it.
They have more yeah, I think they like order it's expensive. I think it's $90 plus.
Yeah, I haven't checked it lately.
It's expensive, like just for like the one roll that you get.
They have quite good texture.
Yeah, they're still really good. I like their company. And you get to buy like wigs for days, but they get things. Buy their wigs for part of it. They sell at the store.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, craft foam. It's breakdownable. It's great. It's awesome. I still recommend it. I just need to be careful because craft foam will rip and break your dreams. You literally can tear it like paper. It's a wonderful artistic happiness that brings me sadness. Okay.
For detail.
It is great for detail. Like I said, like adding little shapes and squares and stuff, craft foam is
That's what I
Now we
thought.
have
Same thing.
the tools. The tools, you have a, where's my plastic bag?
I don't know if I have a box cutter.
I saw it.
Ah, here it is.
Same.
Tools. Just because, you know, tools.
I'll
So,
need that later.
You have, these are the important, how do I say this? It sucks to say this is an essential, but it's an essential. I do not ever recommend you trying to struggle with foam and all this complicated amazingness without these tools, because
I'm
they
sorry, it's reversed.
are pretty essential to getting a lot of basic shapes, a lot of basic forms. One is your substantial heat gun. This is great. I will go into deeper explanation about it because I think I have it on the slide. If I don't, I'll just go into it anyway. Then you have glue, which again, really important. Then you have the cutter, or box cutter. I recommend, that's in my backpack.
Da, 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 da.
She has one. Oh shoot, she has one. I got it better.
I am like.
And anything that will cut.
Yeah, there you go. And then you have baby, because you need both sizes. Do you need both sizes? Yes. Yes, you do. This is from the dollar store, from the Dollar Tree specifically is $1. I'm not joking. You're gonna need a big one and a small one because they're hard to cut. If they have any comments and questions on there, online kids, throw them at Kay, and then I'll try to catch them. Hopefully.
We just got another like meat request of doing props.
Then you have the cutting board. Stop. Stop. You have the cutting board, which is what you cut on, and then you have a Dremel, which is this, and then you have, of course, sandpaper, which I forgot to bring. So I'm just gonna prime.
Same, that's what I
But it's
did
pretty much the
too.
same as a Dremel. It's just a more paper-esque form. Okay. No, we didn't go. Do we have heat guns in there?
Yes.
We do have heat guns?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Then we'll start with Dremel. Dremel is one of the main tools. It's easy to get. You can get it at Amazon. You can get it off of Walmart, Michaels, Hobby Lobby, Home Depot, Lowe's. You can get it at Harbor Freights. Pretty much any tool shop you can get it at. It's an amazing tool. It makes magic. It is crafting. It is sculpting foam. You want to edge something, you can edge it, especially if you can't cut like me, or you almost stab yourself because of cutting. So Dremels can make the magic happen. And again, they do have expensive ones that are like, for instance, $123, which is like
Oh,
this
glad
brand,
to
which is called
see
Dremel. But then you also have like
And
$12.88
welcome
because I know everyone doesn't have bank, and I think $12.88 is a pretty nice price. They have the same thing at Walmart. I think the first Dremel I ever bought at Walmart was like $14 or $12. It was stupid cheap. Then you have sandpaper, which again, Amazon, Hobby Lobby, eBay, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Harbor Freight. I think they even have like.
One thing about Dremels, you can also, there's a lot of add-ons for different bits, so you can drill.
Yeah,
as well
you can
as-
literally style
Yeah.
any style. Like,
Need holes in there.
yeah, and it's great for PVC pipe as well because you can make. I didn't know how I was gonna cut a hole in this PVC pipe, and then I just drummed it through, and I was like, wow, that was easier than I thought. It was great. It was a wonderful experience in a short period of time. Because I was
Yeah, I
cutting.
would say it's definitely with the heat gun, one of the required tools for a
Yeah.
cosplayer.
Definitely 100%. Heat gun, Dremel, glue. Those are like the top main threes. And then of course, no, all of them, because then you need a cutting knife, and if you gotta cut, you gotta get a cutting board because you will stab through things because it's like a box cutter. We're gonna get into that. Anywho, then you have heat gun. Yes, there are different types of heat guns. For instance, you have a hand heat gun. Do I recommend it as much? I can't say so because I don't have one. But I've seen people use it and it looks pretty darn awesome. Then you have the regular Wagner, which is literally the exact one I bought off of Amazon. This thing has lasted me like, it's on its fourth year now, and it's still working. It's still great. It was $20. If it is too big, a bit too expensive for you, I think they have ones at Walmart for even cheaper than 20, and they're at 12 or whatever. This is not a child's toy. You will burn yourself. You will burn through skin. Do not set a heat gun down on flammable things after using it.
Or a
I've
cat.
seen this thing melt through itself. Literally, hold on. It's literally on the cord itself. It melted.
I found it.
Yeah, it's like somewhere.
No, farther. There you go.
Yeah, it's somewhere on there. Anyway, it is hot. It will start fires. Do not leave it on. Do not put it down with it on. You will start a house fire. Be careful. When you burn things, it creates fumes with the heat gun. Be extra careful. This is a wonderful, useful wonderful device, but it is not for children. Do not let this around children. Do not let this around pets. Be very careful because this right here, this, all of you, if you're looking, is hot as hell, and it will burn you, and you will melt your skin. It is a painful, terrible thing. Then, of course, after that wonderful warning, you have these, which are wonderful little crafting things, kind of like a blow dryer. How you have like a blow dryer that like opens up and like can disperse the air around. You have like one of those, and you have like one that focuses on an exact pinpoint. Those are wonderful things, especially if you're trying to focus on it. Is it more expensive? Hell yeah, it is. It's $108. It's expensive as hell, but it's also very useful if you're able to get it. Then you have something small like this, which is cheap, easy compared to that, which is $20. This one, which is a small hand one, I've seen people use it. It works great. Does it cover as much mass? No. It will take a little bit more time because it's a small force of heat through a much smaller area or circumference. So, also
sometimes when you're shaping, you want the small.
Yeah, if you want a small circumference, it's great. But if like you're trying to get like a whole thing, you only have that, then it takes a little bit more time. You have to be patient. But yeah, Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart. I think I said Walmart. Harbor Freight. There we go. Then you have a box cutter. Box cutters cut your phone. It's actually a pretty simple, easy, wonderful device. It has razors. You just buy one really good, like if you buy a decent one, you can really just exchange out with razors like 24/7. You only need one for the body, and then the razors are stupid cheap, like $3 or something. But they have different sizes from large to small. Small ones I recommend. Also, X-Acto knives. We don't have them up there, but they're in here actually. Okay, find X-Acto knife quickly. Oh shoot, he has one. X-Acto knives. They're small, adorably cute, very pinpoint like a pencil. Wonderful to use. This kind of looks the same, but that is like a pointy tip, which is great. They're wonderful. They cut into things. I've stabbed myself. I have bled. I have literally cut my entire hand. Please be careful.
They are knives. They will still hurt you.
They will still hurt you.
It's not a cute little puppy.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
if it's X-Acto knives are more likely to snap.
Yeah, and exactly. Yeah. X-Acto knives, if you're not careful and you're putting a lot of pressure, it will break and snap and stab you in the eye. Please wear safety goggles if needed. Or just be very careful. We're adults, I think. I don't know about you online people. You can't see it. But yes, X-Acto knives. So then, we have another amazing thing, which is glue. It keeps everything together, which is great. We have my favorite, which is contact cement.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with this. Wait, okay, I'm lying. You can go easily wrong. But is it great? Yes. What does it do? Curl? It glues stuff, but it's in a very specific type of way. You can't just put on contact cement and put two things together and hope it stays. No, instead, actually, what you have to do is put a piece of contact cement on one item and the rest of it on another item. Thin layers. If you want like extra strength, I recommend 2 layers, but don't try to put like one large layer on it because it won't work and it'll just take long to dry and the outside will dry over the inside and it'll just look dumb. And it'll be gross and sticky, like it'll look like boogers. Don't do that. Thin layers. You want thin layers. You put them together and they will hold. They will bond. If you leave it in heat for multiple hours, it won't bond. Please be careful of that because people leave their foam items, especially in Florida, outside for long periods of time, thinking it's going to stay, and then it doesn't because this is a wonderful child, but it's not a miracle worker. And all glues will fall apart if you live outside in that humidity. But anyway, but contact cement is wonderful. It holds very well. It's very well put together. It doesn't move. Do not, if you can avoid it at all costs, get this on you. It's flammable and it also causes cancer. It's very important to not get this on your skin. If you can wear gloves, I highly recommend to wear gloves. Do not get this on your skin. If you get it on your skin, immediately stop whatever you're doing and wash it off because it causes cancer. And if you have one of those bodies that like is very easily reactive to cancer, I don't know how to explain that because I'm not a doctor, but you will hurt yourself. I'm just saying.
Don't get cancer from it, please.
Yeah,
I want you guys to live a happy life without cancer.
Yep.
This is also, it's not contact cement, it's E6000, which is amazing glue. This also causes cancer. Please be careful. Do not get it on your skin. Wear gloves.
Good ventilation.
Yes, and same thing with this. You will give yourself a headache. Be outside. Be in a very well ventilated area because you will give yourself a headache with this. My mom flipped the hell out because I had it outside, dried it, put everything together. It was dry and done, and then like I think like 4 hours later, I brought it inside to work on it, and my mom flipped out because I had my room door closed, and I was just in the room with fumes, even though it had been dried and done for like a long time. So please be in a well-ventilated area. Make sure it's nicely dry. Give it a good 24 hours. I mean, you can still keep working on it, just be in a ventilated area. Don't just like be in a closed, compacted area with no air, no nothing, and then just the fumes going at you, because you will. My dad got a headache, and it was pretty bad because I had to stop. Anyway, Barge is also another scent of contact cement. It's an amazing brand. It's very expensive, but it's awesome. I think commonly cosplay uses that stuff. A lot of people use Barge because it's better than contact cement, because actually I think it holds even within heat. But anyway, same concept for Barge. Then you have Loctac, which is, I think I'm doing it right. Loctate. I'm calling it Loctac. I don't care if it's spelled Loctite. Loctite. No. No, I'm reading it the way I want to read it. Okay. I'm lying to myself. There's 2 types. You actually, if you don't recognize it, it's actually the brand for super glue. You can use smaller super glues. This is a large hand spray version of super glue. Do not be in a ventilated area when using this, because it flies everywhere. You will be inhaling. Make sure you have a mask or something, because you will be inhaling glue. That sounds terrible no matter how else I express that. But it's really important to have a well-ventilated area while using it. This is actually very simple and very easy. You just spray it on and put something on top of it. Is it as strong as contact cement? No. Is it as strong as contact cement? No. Is it great to use on thin things, like for instance craft foam, adding in little pieces like that? Very easy. It's like a go-to without being a go-to. But if you get on your fingers and do this, just like super glue, it'll get stuck. So do not get it on your skin, because you will get stuck to yourself or stuck to other things, and then I don't know how to help you. Don't contact me, because then I'll worry and I'll have to do paperwork, and I don't want to do paperwork. So let's not do that. Then you have the best thing, best friend, go to the Bay, forever, ride or die, hot glue gun and glue sticks. This is like craftsmanship 101. It's hot glue sticks and hot glue gun. If you've never used hot glue stick and hot glue gun, for those who have not, I don't judge you. This is your saving grace. You take a hot glue stick, like a stick of glue, but it's non-sticky. Put it inside the glue gun. You put the glue gun in. Yes.
I have burned myself over a gazillion times.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's not even the metal part, it's literally the glue itself will stick to you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, well,
yeah.
hello there, new friend.
Yep.
You hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Keep a bowl with ice cubes nearby.
Yeah, that's true. Or like being near sink. She's right. But yes, put the glue stick in there, squeeze the gun, glue comes out. Like you said, it sticks to you like spider webs. It
If you're
hurts.
aiming for spider
Like
webs,
you're being
That's actually, they do a lot of spider webs for fill with
hot glue
hot
gun
glue.
sticks.
Yeah.
It's a great aesthetic too, because most people don't know this, or I don't know. I think most people don't know. If you don't, let me know. More facts. But not only can you glue things together with hot glue sticks, you can actually make things. For instance, most people don't know this, but if you take a hot glue gun stick in a mold and make sure you're careful, don't get the actual like hardcore heavy duty, get like the mini ones. You can actually put it into the mold and create and craft with the mold. Make sure it's not like meltable, like it's a silicone. And you can actually make silicone mold pieces and so on and so forth. You can also like build on it and make like flood-looking things, or if you want to add like crystal or see-through things, they have multiple different color hot glue gun sticks. They have like green and red and glow in the dark and glitter and black, which is my favorite one. And they're great. They're wonderful. I love using them.
There's also different kinds of glue.
Yeah, there's Gorilla Glue in hot glue gun stick form, and there's just like basic hot glue gun stick form, which is Gorilla Glue. Be careful, because that's one of the things that is a wonderfully useful glue. But I learned the hard way. When you use Gorilla Glue, it expands. So I put it between 2 pieces of foam, and that sucker expanded, and then I carved it out with a knife and stabbed myself. It was a painful experience. I'll never do that again. But yes, these are the main foam glues that you can use that are great. They look amazing. Bless you, Kelly.
Kira, one of our online people said, I'm learning so far. Do not let any of these items touch you or you will die.
Thank you. Yes. Walmart, Amazon, Michaels, Lowe's, Hobby Lobby. Those are the places you can mainly get these things from. If there are more, please share them with other people. I just know these are the main places that are easy to find and not hard to get and blah, blah, blah. Then you have the cutting board. And if you think, that's something useful. useless. I don't need that. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. This is something you very much need. All
She
the
yells
time,
at me all the
24/7.
time for it.
You need this. I'm looking at you, Kay. Yes, I'm calling you out. This is super important. Why? Why, Kuro, is this super important? Because when you're stabbing with an extremely sharp knife, which I actually forgot somewhere, but I'll go back to that in a second. Extremely sharp knife, it will go through everything. Your carpet, your desk, your table, your kitchen appliances. Quiet, phone. It will go through everything. When you're gluing stuff and you don't want getting glue everywhere, trust me, you don't want contact cement on your carpet. You don't want contact cement on your table, your desk, wherever it is. If you're building and crafting something and you're putting clay on a board, yeah, actually that's fine. Putting clay on a board, you don't want the clay to be there. This is for you. It's made for crafty people. Is it expensive?
Maybe.
Well, this
Depending on the
specific
size.
brand, yes. But you know what you can use besides this specific brand? You can go to Walmart, you can go to the kitchen section and get the cutting board. And it's the same thing, and it's like $5.
Actually, they have them at the dollar store now.
You can get it at the dollar store, a cutting board with something. This specific brand, no. I'm showing you because I love this brand, and it like literally takes all the stabs and cuts. This thing has lasted through like 2 generations. This is like
That
my
one's
grandma's, that was my mom, and then my mom gave it to me. Like, it's bad.
They're called self-healing ones
Yeah.
because the coating on them actually kind of closes up a little
Yeah, it
bit.
kind of does. I mean, like that's
A regular cutting board won't do that. So.
She also yells at me a lot.
You don't paint on things? You need this. Trust me. Don't think anything without this. Because it's so important. And it saves lives. And you, like, no. Because you understand, I made something and I cut through, like, the table and my mom was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I'm sorry. And like, I got a whooping from that. You don't have to get a whooping. You don't have to self-hurt or, you know, be upset about this and be like, oh my god, I just ruined my thing, or oh my god, I just like this, or I put the heat gun on the flipping carpet and now it's melted. No, you put the heat gun on this. Am I even working? Is it even moving? I don't know. You put the heat gun on this.